Hi, I'm Reg Goslin and thank you for joining me. It's New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve, a time when people will sit and reflect on how the year's gone and plan for 2019. It's a time where we make the New Year's resolutions. A New Year's resolution is effectively a goal. It is an objective of something that you want to achieve, something that's going to improve your lot, something that you want to be, something you want to do, something that you want to have. It could be something that bridges the gap between where you currently are to where you actually want to be. The challenge though is that most people fail or are not successful with their New Year's resolutions, and there's one simple reason for that. There's lots of things that happen, but the one reason is that the commitment actually wasn't there, and that's because it was New Year's Eve and in the moment of having a drink or being merry or whatever it is, it doesn't always happen. So what I'm offering in this video is 3 steps, 3 things that you need to do to make sure that your goal and your New Year's resolution is achieved by your good self. So the first thing is making it actionable. And when I say actionable, what that means is that you say it out loud to somebody else. You say to somebody else, I am going to ... When you do that, your chances of success increase from 10% to 85%, simply because you are now more accountable for achieving it. And throughout that time, your friend or the person that you told is going to ask you how you're getting on with that. And your motivation to succeed is there. So it's already started. The second thing is, once you've decided what it is that you want to do as a New Year's resolution, or whatever it is you want to have, be or do, you have to make it smart. Smart objectives help you to deliver and achieve against your goals. I'm not going to go into too much detail about smart objectives, but it needs to be smart, and you can go onto Google and there's lots and lots of information about that. Or you can take me up on the offer I'm going to give you at the end of this video. But a SMART objective, and there's an acronym that means that it needs to be specific. What specifically are you going to achieve? What is it that you want to achieve? It needs to be measurable. How are you going to know that you've achieved it? It needs to have an action plan around it. It needs to be relevant or result orientated, and it needs to be time bound. When are you going to achieve it by? You tick all of those boxes and you now have a plan, because if you don't have a plan, it's just a wish, which means you're not going to achieve it. And the last thing, it needs to be framed in the positive. Now, when I say framed in the positive, I mean that you change the wording so that you talk about the benefit that you're going to get from achieving the goal. I'll give you an example. Giving up smoking. It gives a view that you're going to be making some supreme sacrifice, when you're not actually going to be making a sacrifice. You're going to be benefiting from not smoking. So you change the wording. I tried to give up smoking for years and years and years. And in 2009, I was waiting delivery of a new BMW, and I knew that I didn't want to smoke in it because the mess was atrocious. It was horrendous and the car stank, and I wanted to save some money. So I decided that I'm going to stop smoking, and when I stop smoking, I'm going to save that money. And I was saving at that time something like 60-70 pounds a week, and I put it all together, and my family and I went on holiday. And that was in 2007. 2009, and I haven't smoked a cigarette since. But obviously you need some willpower in that, but the point is that you've got a specific SMART goal to help you to achieve it. And on top of that, with the SMART objectives, what you need to do is to make sure that you review it on a regular basis. So framing it in a positive will help you. It's the same as losing weight. That's a negative. What are you going to get? What is the benefit from that action? The benefit is you're going to go from a size 38-inch waist to a size 34. So you say something like, I want to be able to wear a size 34-inch waist by June 2019. I'm going to do that by changing the way that I eat. I'm going to go from a size 16 to a size 12. And I'm going to be able to get into that dress for this event that's happening in the summer, and I'm going to do that by exercising more and becoming more healthy and eating a different diet. It's however you want to frame that. My offer to you is that if you're still struggling with that and you want some ideas about how to make sure that your goals are set properly, I'm offering 20 minutes with me on Wednesday or Thursday. That's the 2nd or the 3rd of January. So just PM me if you're interested in doing that. If you want to do that, just do that. It's just a free taster with me, 20 minutes, and will help you to set those goals. And just to show that I can walk the walk, I bought a guitar for my brother-in-law in 2006 or 7. My family slate me for this on a regular basis, and I've not played it yet. I bought the DVDs, I bought the books, I did everything that I was supposed to do, but I didn't actually learn how to play it. So much so that I was committed to doing it in March 2017. So much so I traded it in and I bought a brand new one. Still here, still shiny, never ever been played. So my New Year's resolution, to show that mine is actionable, is that I am going to learn how to play this. I'm going to take lessons, I'm going to read the books and the discs, and I'm going to practice regularly starting this week, starting on Thursday. And then what I'm going to do at the 31st of December, this time and next year, I will do an FB Live for about 30 seconds where I will play the intro to The Glow of Love. There you go. So that's time bound, the result that I'm looking for, the action I'm going to take, the measurements that I'm going to have to show that I've learned how to play it, and I've been specific. I just did that backwards because I can. That just remains for me to say Happy New Year to you and a very prosperous 2019. Thank you for listening.